Good morning and welcome to our weekly video fishing report, brought to you by Trellys Fishing World Geelong and Trellys Tackle World Laverton. This week we're going to talk about the whiting, the tuna, Barwon River, Nelson, Wurda Bullock and Wendouree. Starting off with the whiting, they've been going really well from Queenscliff all the way through to the outer harbour. Guys fishing Queenscliff have been doing quite well. They are still a little bit hit and miss, so don't let it get you down if you don't get right onto them, because there are guys that are only getting a few and a few other fellows that are doing quite well and bagging out. It's just a matter of moving every 10 or 15 minutes. If you're not getting a bite, don't go too far. 20-30 metres can often be enough to put you onto those fish. So give those a go. They're a good feed and they're only improving every week at the moment.
What's got everyone talking this week is the barrel tuna that are coming from anywhere from Apollo Bay right through to Port Mac. These fish are from 60 to 120 kilos in size and are taking trolled lures, whether they be skirted lures such as these Richters.
The star lures as well have been very popular over the last couple of weeks. Couple of sizes, plenty of colours.
All these Rapala X-Rap 30s, they're a classic, been around forever.
You want to cast to them, if that's your thing. These Palicus have been very good, as well as the small Storm So-Run minnows. These have been a hot item over the last couple of weeks.
Plenty of guys are finding good numbers of tuna though in closer, so you don't have to go all the way out to the shelf. And trolling, casting like Mick explained, is a good way to go. 44 to 50 metres of water is the spot, and just get out there, be careful of the weather and make sure your gear's up to scratch. Just
remember those ones in close can be a little bit more difficult, so scale your lures down in size because they are on the smaller bait, those fish that are inshore. Moving on to the Barwon River, Chris will give you a rundown on that one.
There's plenty of elephant fish still kicking around. Up the top in the area known as Thunderbolt's the way to go. Top of the high tide, start of the run out. They're definitely working that top of the tide at the moment, so you've got to really know your times and tides. Squid, can't beat it, and there is the odd mulloway to say 70 centimetres as well, taking the same baits as the elephant fish.
Fishing World staff member Reese Pitt headed down to the Glenelg River over last weekend and did quite well on the brim, the mulloway and the perch, fishing out of his beloved kayak. And he went down with a few other boys and they had an absolute ball down there on the weekend. The river had opened up, which can sometimes make the fishing tough, but they still did really well. So that's a good option for you guys that like to get into your brim spinning.
Wurda Bullock, plenty of big reddies still on the go, all on the south side. Pegron Tiger Minnows, Bob and Spoons. A few guys have even been getting some nice rainbows to 1.5 kilos, casting double clutches along the rock walls. And last light's always your best bet.
Wendouree is again first and last light, has been the best times up there, but it has been producing some nice redfin and some good trout for those guys, either fishing mud eyes or casting lures such as Bob and Spoons. And your shallow running minnows have been ideal up there. So that's a good one close to home if you want to head up there and chase a couple of trout. Specials this week?
This week we had to do some tuna specials because there's just that many tuna around. We've got Rapala X-Rap 15, 20 and 30 sizes, 3 lures for $60. So that's excellent value for money. Get in and have a look at them.
$20 each, couldn't go past that. We have a huge range of selected lures that we're running out at up to 50% off. They include Scent Blazer, Strike Zone and Pakulas. As I said, up to 50% off those, so that's some really good value there. As well as that, there's some Williamsons amongst them, so come in and check them out. There's some great specials. Couple of new things this week. Those guys that are starting to head out in the tuna and head down to Purrumbete, get a bit cold around the ears, give one of these a try. Rapala hat, I tell you what, I'm already starting to get warm in this.
And for the brim guys, we've got the full range of Eco Gear Brimmer Vibes in stock. 8 colours in the range, $17.95 each. Got those cool little assist hooks on them that really lay into the fish. So get in, have a look at them, just in time for the winter brim.
Everyone, get out there and give it a go. The fishing's really taking off at the moment. There's all sorts of things to chase, so get out there and get around it and have a good weekend.
See you later.
Cheers.